Salesforce game.
Yeah. Salesforce Wave Analytics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Salesforce Wave Analytics is like Salesforce Wave Analytics. Like this reporting and these dashboards, I realized is only like 2D. Where I can only report. See, for example, now look at the pie chart I'm showing you. I can only tell you on this pie chart one thing: either their country breakdown or their status breakdown. I can't tell you both on the chart. The things I can do with Salesforce Wave will help me to combine multiple angles of the data, so you can see this data and combine it with, say, for example, opportunities. So how many of these candidates have an ongoing opportunity that you are tracking at the moment, and what stage is those opportunities are in. So it takes your 2D data, gives it a third dimension, and you can add more as relevant. When we get the webinar data, that's another dimension. Salesforce Wave comes in. At the moment when we're just looking at this 2D stuff, dashboards and reporting is all we use.
Okay, cool stuff. All right, so basically what we need to do now is, okay, the dashboard is okay. Yeah. The next thing is getting the automation done for email marketing.
Yeah.
Then automation for SMS.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about the pipeline? Is that clearly defined now? If I wanted to see a pipeline right now, where do I go?
If you go to opportunities,
kind of the same pipeline you showed me the other day, because I really want to be working from that pipeline.
You do, don't you? There's so many different ways, but let's go to opportunities on the menu and have a look there and see what we can. Okay, can
Kanban.
we see?
I've seen
Instead of recently viewed, are we able to just view all?
Okay, yeah, but then it's the Kanban, isn't it?
Yes, it's the Kanban view. That's the next thing.
Yeah. Okay.
All opportunities Kanban view.
Okay, because the Kanban view. Okay, good. So I can see the Kanban view now. Now it is from this Kanban view that I would like to see my UK leads.
Okay.
So for example, if you can see what has been committed is not there.
Yeah. So there's a lot of work that still needs to happen here. For example, you can see that after creating opportunities, we now realize that we had to create custom record types. So we create a UK opportunity record type and a Nigeria opportunity record type. However, we have some opportunities existing which are currently uncategorized.
Yeah.
So
well, this is where the other countries come into play. So for example, we're beginning to get customers from Saudi Arabia, we're getting customers from Canada, we're getting customers from the United States. So you'll be able to see the sales pipeline for those ones as well.
Exactly.
It'll be good to see the sales pipeline for those ones as well. Okay, so that's good. How's Anton doing with the webinar integration?
So what he's updated me on is that he's working on the logic. He has created the visual pop-up. So when you go to register for a webinar, the pop-up there, the styling is there, but creating the logic that will help us to check whether your details are up to date before you can register for the webinar. That is currently in progress.
So that is authentication.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So you have the Anton for the entire week, right?
Right.
Can we confirm that everything will be done by the end of the week?
By the grace of God.
Okay.
No, yes, we will. Let me just tell you. What's on our list.
If we need to do prayer and fasting, let me know ASAP. I said, if we need to do prayer and fasting, let me know ASAP. I think we need to clean up the calendar. Is there a reason why every single meeting is not?
We actually went through the calendar this morning. Only found, I think, only 2 meetings that went. So there seems to be a duplication problem, and there seems to be a problem of maybe a webinar that's been previously scheduled.
Yeah,
for another day.
My issue here is these meetings are grayed out. No one can click on them.
Let me see.
Look. User experience. Right now, user experience is very important. As much as we're moving towards our digitization and automation, if people don't have a better user experience, it's terrible. So why do I have to scroll down to see the most recent meetings? Because basically everything was grayed out. So I can see. I don't mind looking at previous meetings last, but I don't want to see most recent meetings all the way at the bottom.
So what you want is a situation where as you land on the page directs you straight to today's date.
Yeah. So these are the meetings for today. Then you can see meetings for tomorrow, and then you can look at meetings, past meetings. Because the past meetings, you can't even click on it, so it's completely useless, isn't it?
That's true.
Yeah, all that's user experience, you know. So those are, and then once the integration happens, because we're kind of fighting against time here. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah. So that's very, very important, because if you go to dashboard, if you go on that project, even projects 2, I want to focus on improving the experience. 175 projects are on board. Are there, but then how many of those projects are live? Because yes, it includes past and present projects. Okay, good. Can you see it's filtered by live projects first, so I can join the live projects first. Now if I now want to use the filter and look and join DBT headquarters, you know, I join DBT headquarters. If I want to look at my projects, I join my projects. If I want to look at digital transformation, I even think that the moment I select my projects, my default should be my projects. I should always see my projects.
Okay. So we should change the default from live projects to my project.
Once I have selected a project. Does it make sense? Once I've selected a project, my default should be my projects. That's good user experience right there. And then then I can then go and look at live projects after. Okay. Because that's quite cool in that respect. So I kind of want the same kind of experience on there for meetings.
Yeah.
So that people know what they're doing.
Next step. So after the current step of making sure that you can register for your meeting straight from the calendar, then the next step is also to create a meeting history. You know, my meeting.
Yeah, so I can see the meetings I've attended, and then we can also track their activity in terms of the meetings that they've attended.
Yes. So that's step 2. From what we're currently implementing.
Then we can bring back the AI David Godchild that can actually track people's activity.
Everyone's scared of David.
Everyone's scared of David, but I think David should come back. But when David comes back, David should be like a human being, fairer, understanding. I hope it makes sense. So, for example, I am not able to attend all meetings, but I attend meetings often. Then my account should be blocked.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think the more we start to get a lot of activity on the candidates as a result to getting more data on them, the more we can analyze and visualize.
Absolutely. And the more we do that, the more we analyze, the more we drill into our insights, the more functionalities that we think of, and the more we streamline the way the system works. Exciting stuff.
Okay, I'm good. All right, let's get the project closure reports to First Bank, please, I beg, so we can get our money.
All right, I will do.
Then I'll catch up with you later.
All right, boss.
Okay, take care. Bye.
All right.
What password is not working? Hi guys, so 1 second. What's up? What is it? What password?
Your email.
Okay, I'll sort that out. Let me finish this meeting. All right, guys. Hiya. So what's happening right now? And I will tell you. So as you all know, we've been announcing the big data thing. Oh my God, come on board and come and learn big data. And we're very much focused on using data to make an informed decision. You'll keep hearing me saying this over and over and over again. Why? Because your ability to understand the needs of your customers and the ability to understand not just their needs, but monitor their activity to predict where they will be in the future is critical to success. Every single time you come on this page, you would read one success story or the other. Why? Because we're informed enough to know how to further improve. 1 second. Hi, Bibo. I'm actually in the meeting right now. What's up? Bibo, did you call me on purpose?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm in a meeting right now. What's up?
Okay, all right.
What's up? Okay, she's gone. All right, so basically, it's so important for us to understand the needs of our customers and kind of monitor their activities so that we can also predict where they will be. Let's say, for example, we monitor the activities of our candidates for the next 3 months, and then we realize that certain candidates do certain things and secure jobs in 3 months. We would log that as best practice. Then that's learning. So the system is now learning, machine learning. As the system starts to learn, okay, and obviously that's kind of artificial intelligence. The system is becoming a lot more intelligent now. It's beginning to learn on its own, and it becomes intelligent and can make certain decisions and can help us do things like predictive analysis. So what then happens is that we now gauge the success rate and activities that lead to success rates. We can now say to the next candidate that logs into the platform, you should be watching this video and that video. You should be attending this meeting and that meeting, because Peter, who just secured a job, these are the meetings and videos he listened to, and these are the projects he worked on. So you can actually learn and follow the path of someone. Oh, good. I'm back. Sorry. I think internet disappeared for a second there. I don't know why that disappeared, but it did. All right. So, but kind of back to what I was saying. So it's so important for us to be able to understand what is in our data. Data is king. You know, I've been saying this for so long. Whoever owns the insight in the data rules the kingdom. The data is the key to the kingdom, and this is why we're trying to train as many people as possible. We're trying to encourage as many people as possible to not just focus on just the PM and BA side of things, but to understand the power of data and to understand how it can add value to the business that you're working in. A lady just called me today. She got an amazing success story, and I'll share that success story with you guys very, very soon. And she said, KG, everything you've been teaching us has actually happened to me. You know, when you told us to build our digital marketing skills, I did. When you told us to build our data analytics skills, I did. When you told us to focus on agile, I did. Now, the job interview I went for, they were looking for somebody who had broad skills, who was a project manager, who was a business analyst, but had broad skills in digital marketing, broad skills in big data analytics, broad skills in agile, and they were so excited, and they offered me the job, and the pay is really good. And the best part of it is that they are an AI company. They're focusing on artificial intelligence, which is an opportunity for me to learn. But even better, is just 1 minute away from my house. And when you think about stuff like that, you can only just smile and be happy, because you know that you've just done something. You know that everything you've been saying has come to pass. And the same thing I'm telling you guys. And I've always said this. Look, you can be a spectator. Yeah, you can be a spectator, listening and listening, calling every single day. Anytime I have a video, you listen to it, you read success stories, and that's all you'd ever be, a spectator. Or you can be with that person whose success story people are reading, and people are saying, wow, I wish that was me. Kind of the way spectators will say, I wish that was me. Okay, so come and get your hands dirty. Let's do some work. I'm going to catch up with you later. In the meantime, bye.